Okay. I'm here. I'm here, everybody. Calm down. I'm here. It's okay. We're gonna play the game.
I'll be a good VTuber. I'll play the game. It's okay. I'll be here. My nose is kind of stuffed. And I tried a nasal rinse.
Pro tip from someone who's not a pro at voice acting. The nasal rinse does help. It helps quite a bit. Oh, people are racing outside. Baka. Anyway, how is everybody doing? You're doing okay? So I hear you're a furry. I'm not a furry. No. No, but yes. You want to see what Hank drew? Okay, we'll just look at it. We'll just get this shit over with. We'll get it over with. Just for you guys. Hold on. Where is it? Is it on the Discord? Yeah, it's on the Discord. Shit though. Let me put the alerts on. Yeah. Let's go look at what they did. I'll show you the full picture because it makes more sense.
There's lore. There's actually lore behind this.
Hold on, I need to find that picture. Why can't I find that picture? I'll just do this. Copy and paste. I'll just do this. Okay. Close this. This is what he's been working on, guys. This. Hold on. This is it. Can you see it? You can see it? Yeah, I'm a fucking furry now. Apparently, one of the playboys spilled a liquid on me that caused a chemical reaction of the cute variety, I guess. I'm fuzzy. I look like a fucking chihuahua. I look like a fucking dog. But that's okay. That's okay. You will become a cute plush. No, I won't. Never. 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 No. Never. Okay? Stupid freaking... So today, we're gonna be playing... I almost said Corpse Party. I was like, no, we're not playing a good game. We're playing Corpse Factory. I kind of hate myself for doing... Let me fix the mic a bit. I kind of hate myself for doing this because I think we're still in Chapter 1. No, Chapter 2. We're in Chapter 2. Y'all don't understand. I thought this game was something else, and now it really is something else. This game, we'll do the TL too long didn't watch version for new people here. Okay, let me close out here. First of all, let's go because it's on GOG. I'm just gonna read you the synopsis, and it really we'll do this.
Discard your sense of morality and enter the world of Corpse Factory. Experience fear and suspense. In this chilling visual novel, Corpse Factory is a visual novel driven by pure suspense.
Is it really? I didn't know that. It's not like you said that fucking 3 times. I'm sorry.
It's part horror and part psychological thriller. The story is told in a linear fashion.
No, it's not. Because we started the game at the end. We didn't start it at the fucking... We didn't start it at the beginning. Did we? What the fuck? Anyway. I'll believe them.
Aggressive_butter donated $2 to the most wickedest Sawa-sama. Your cactus look thirsty water dat poi nty boy.
Oh, thank you. But it's an experiment. So you don't need to worry about that. Like, I don't need to worry about it. It's a cactus, silly. Anyway,
With a few key choices to make along the way that will affect the ending of the game.
Just a few. Not many. Just a few. Just a few. So, let me see if I can go. Well, to the game zone, and I'll explain why I'm kind of miffed, as they say. Let me try to pop this stupid thing open. Okay, let me explain. So, Corpse Factory so far. We first played a girl who had... Oh, shut up. I'm gonna skip this movie. We first played a girl who worked at a clothing store who got... What's the word? Framed? Framed, yes, framed by her supposed co-workers or friends or whatever. She didn't really like them anyway, so it's really no loss.
B donated $3 to the most evil list Sawa-sama.
Arigato, B.
The game is 1, not suspenseful.
Thank
2,
you.
not linear, and 3, has no key choices.
I don't believe there are any key choices to this shit. There's so mucho texto. Way more than I thought there was gonna be. Way more. So you play as that girl in the beginning, and she gets framed, she gets pissed. Then she finds this website. What's the name of the website again? Let me go to the gallery. What's the name of the... Oh, we can actually look at the gallery and I'll tell you the story. Hold on. Where's the game capture? Properties, and I'll show you.
I'll show you everything.
Okay. Okay. So, you worked here? All of these bitches are bitches? Yes? And this was you, right? Yeah, this is you in the beginning. And you found a website that could, that if you sent, I think, a picture of the person or whatever, a little bit of their info or the name or whatever, that person would mysteriously die. Woo! And they would be sent a picture, of themselves. Woo! We're dead! So it's picture the next morning after being fired and trying to do that shit with the website before, right? So it seems as though someone wanted her dead. Ooh, so somebody sent her the picture. Oh no, too spooky for me, yes. And then somehow, in some way, she exits her apartment. She finds herself in a body bag. Ooh, how did that happen? How did that happen? And then she ends up dead. In the same way as the photo. Ooh, so spooky. Now, this whole first part, I liked it. I was okay with it. She was kind of stupid, but hey, that's just how this goes. That's just how this goes. I'm fine with that. Then we hit her. She's like a shitty Light.
Light Yagami.
She is really, 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 really weird. And when I mean weird, I mean like she thinks she has the power to kill people using Photoshop. Because it happened, it kind of happened once. So this, yeah, it's Nicole. This girl is the one responsible for creating that website that people send in, you know, the people they don't like, the people they want dead. She uses a online, what did she call it? Dark web dead people database to somehow Photoshop the fucking picture of the person into oh yeah, she needs their phone number too, so she can send the person she's photoshopping the picture and scare them. I shit you not. They literally revealed this! Second chapter! What? So y'all just finna tell me who this is and everything? And I was like, what? It's the dark web, yes. I was like, what the fuck? She gets off, like, sexually. She's a pervert. She gets off to the idea of controlling people's lives. And I guess browsing Facebook. And seeing every aspect of someone's life and being able to, like, manipulate them. She gets off on that. So this is what she does on her off time. She is a Death Note. She makes Photoshop pictures of people. But here's the funny part about this whole situation. Here's the funniest part of it all. It only worked once. I shit you not. So she believes she has powers based on one coincidence of one person ending up dead in the manner to which she photoshopped. I shit you not. And it's only been one time within, like, what, 1.5 years? She's been doing this for over a year, I think, or some shit. And she thinks she legitimately, and she keeps doing it. I'm sorry for yelling, but this is, like, so frustrating. She keeps doing it. She keeps doing it, and she keeps thinking that,
oh my god, like, one day it's so gonna work, guys. One day I'm gonna, like, have this power over people, and I'm, you know, it's gonna work. My Photoshop skills are getting better.
yeah, it's goofy, Ace. It's goofy as fuck. I did not expect I'ma just say, I did not expect this. I expected them to at least wait before, like, they reveal that she's in charge of the website. But I guess there's something else going on, and we'll find out. We'll just keep rocking and rolling with this shit, bro. We'll just keep rocking and rolling. I'll just, you know, exhausted. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna keep doing it. We'll see what happens. Where's my water? So that's what we've got so far. It's like, FYI, this was not made by the Japanese. This was made by an American company, I think. And there is no like Japanese voiceover version. They're all American, as far as I know. Take that with take that as you will. Take that as you will. Okay, we're gonna continue. I forgot how I voiced her, so we're just gonna do a Rin voice. And I forgot how I voice Rin, so we're just gonna have to wait it. It's that kind of a day, huh? It's that kind of a day.
The incessant chirping of birds gently kindles.
I need to fix my glasses. Hold on. I couldn't see that word.
The incessant chirping of birds gently kindles the embers of my consciousness.
I don't know if I wanted to read that. Skip.
My heavy eyelids open to find my body contorted before me, legs splayed across the couch in the most uncomfortable position I can imagine. I groan and twist my torso, letting my spine pop and crack until the
Arches?
in my body drift away.
Or is it aches? Mira! No puedo leer esto! No puedo! Ay, ESL hits again. Arches? Ay, Dios mío, somebody help me. Mira. Por chat. They have to deal with me. I'm sorry. Lo siento.
I need to stop falling asleep on the couch. I'm still young, but I can't handle a night away from my comfortable bed. My eyes fall upon my open laptop, lying on its side on the floor. The screen is blank, the battery drained. I briefly panic, hoping against hope that I saved my work before falling asleep. I stumble to my feet and pick up my laptop, then charge toward the power outlet. I plug in and boot up, revitalizing the mechanical beast and feeling a wave of relief as the whirring of the internal fans signify the breath of life. The screen flickers and bathes my eyes in harsh light. My eyes squint against my will, and I make out the image before me. The mutilated corpse of my latest victim. Perfection in picture form. The timestamp in the lower corner reads May 27th, 11:07 a.m. Tomorrow's date. The photo is ready to be sent out. If I send it now, the victim will receive it immediately, notice the date, and realize that her death is imminent. It's time to set the wheels of demise in motion. Leaving my laptop at the outlet, I quickly dart into the kitchen. Well, to call it a kitchen is misleading. It's simply a tiled area connected to my living space, with a small refrigerator, microwave oven, and a single hot plate. A small stack of drawers is nestled next to the fridge, and I pull open the second drawer from the top. Plunging my hand inside is always an odd sensation. My fingers get buried underneath a dozen cheap plastic flip phones. Nani?
Oh yeah, she uses burners so that people will not to find her.
Oh.
Smart.
I grasp. Baka. I grasp one of the phones between my thumb and forefinger and remove it from the drawer. It's a scratched up pink model from 2010 or so, a relic from a time not all that long ago.
2010. That was like 30 years ago, right? Right?
But that may as well be forgotten. I flipped the screen up and turned the device on, relieved to see this artifact still holds power. To be fair, I charged up all of these phones just a few weeks ago, but the fact they retain a charge after being inactive for so long is testament to their engineering. In any shady line of work, these kinds of phones are referred to as burners, cheap, disposable devices that are discarded as soon as their purpose is fulfilled. I acquire them by rather unsavory means, but that's neither here nor there. I use these phones to send out the photos I make. By doing this, I avoid using my personal phone and thus prevent anything from being traced back to me. When a photo
has been sent, I keep the burner phone for 24 hours? Oh.
When a photo has been sent, I keep the burner phone for 24 hours.
I don't like this voice for this.
When a photo is sent, I keep the burner phone for 24 hours.
Yeah, I don't like that voice for that either.
I need to work on my rin. There it is. It's a bit nasally in the back. You hear it? Yeah, it's kind of like that. We'll do this. This is more comfy. When a phone has been sent, I keep the burner phone for 24 hours, just in case the victim sends a reply. I know I'd get a good laugh out of that. Of course, I don't keep the phone on my person. I store it in an old shed out the back of my apartment building. When 24 hours have passed, I remove the phone's SIM card, snap it in half, and discard it with the combustible trash. The phone itself gets smashed and trashed in the dumpsters outside a convenience store. I also delete the photos off my hard drive and clear my internet history. Obviously, I don't want to use my own internet connection at home. I leech off my gullible neighbor's Wi-Fi. He's under the impression I can't afford my own internet connection. Whether or not I convinced him of such is irrelevant. So he's happy to share his connection with me. Should the police ever try to track my actions, they'll only be led straight to my neighbor. I've gone to great lengths to ensure my actions are untraceable. This has all been in anticipation of my inevitable success. Looking down at the pink phone in my hand, I clear my mind and focus on the task before me. The photo is transferred easily from my laptop to the burner phone. Once complete, I open the text messaging app and enter the victim's phone number. I leave the message field blank, but I attach the photo, of course. The victim will receive an empty text message from an unknown number with only an image attached.
Oh man, she's so evil.
Oh yeah, I let my next door neighbor use my Wi-Fi, officer.
Likely story, you're going to prison, chump.
Oh my god, it's just that simple. She thinks she's light. You ain't light, bitch. Ain't no way.
The message is just about ready to send, but there's one more flourish I'd like to add. I open a particular app I previously downloaded to every burner phone. It's simply called Number Mask, and it's one of the most ingenious apps I've ever used. The app asks for the number I want to use. I punch in my memorized trademark, 663366.
This corny ass number. I'm sorry.
6633 6622 6644 666.
Oh wait, 666. 666 33 666 22 666 44 666. What a dumb corny is that? I can't even.
Oh my god, this broad is crazy. Now, when I send a text message, the receiver will see these numbers appear on the caller ID. Not only does it mask the burner's real phone number, but it's an extra calling card to help boost my infamy. I smirk, my thumb hovering over the send message button. This is it. This is going to be my long-awaited victory. The second victim to end up dead. I just know it. With this is the stepping stone to my success. The second of many bodies that will pave the way to my glory. I send the message.
Remember, she's been doing this for months, and it only worked once. And that was probably an accident. Had nothing to do with her. Or a murder. It probably... You see what it probably was? It was from murder. The girl probably showed the picture to somebody, and they used it as a means to, like, kill her. Yeah, probably. We don't know. We're jamming with this. We'll just see.
I arrive at work on time, just as usual. My handbag is heavy with the weight of several cans of coffee, hopefully enough to help me power through the day after having had such a late night. I can't help but yawn loudly as I wait for the elevator in the lobby. Just before the elevator doors open, my phone starts to ring. I step aside and answer the call.
Hey. Hi, Noriko. Good morning. Did I call at a bad time? Not at all. I'm just about to go into the office. Oh, should I call back? It's no problem.
Let me raise the volume for you guys, because you guys can hardly hear that. It's voice acting. We gotta be.
Don't stress.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
The nervous, apologetic girl on the other end of the call is Aoi Sato, an old school friend from back in the day. Though we never really had any common interests, we used to be inseparable at school. She was shy. I was introverted. It was a combination that worked in our favor, even if our conversations were a little on the boring side. To say we're no longer shy and introverted wouldn't be entirely true. Aoi's gotten better. She's definitely more outgoing, but she still suffers from a great deal of social anxiety. As for me, I'm still pretty introverted. My tolerance for being around other people has improved a bit, but I do prefer solitude and visiting places I've never been to before it puts me on edge. To call Aoi my best friend would be accurate. She's my closest confidant. Even so, she knows nothing about my part-time masquerading as corpse girl. No one does, and I plan to keep it that way.
So, Aoi, what did you want to talk about?
So, Aoi, what do you want to talk about? Yeah.
Well, you see, that guy at work is still bothering me, and I wanted to see if you had any more advice for me.
That voice is so cute.
Oh, well, you see, that guy at work is still bothering me.
Jeez. The older guy that always hits on you? Yeah.
Oh,
What a creep. You're 19, for God's sake. He must be, what, 50? I think he's 52. You know his actual age?
why is it a
whatever.
problem?
If he's still bothering you, you have to take a stand. He's not your coworker, right? Just a regular customer? That's right. Then tell your manager. Have him banned from the venue. I can't talk to the manager. I don't want to cause trouble for the company.
Oh, you're so cute. Can you turn off the narration? Shut the fuck up. No.
Jeez, girl. Sometimes you
I'm
need to
sorry.
stand
I
on
wanted
your
to hear
feet.
this. This is the point of me buying this. I thought, see, when I bought this, I thought this whole thing was voice acted. so I could just chill out and not I could be lazy. Be a lazy fucking detective. But no! They got me!
I know.
Oh, dang lady, how you doing?
Well, if talking to the manager is out of the question, then you need to be firm with the creep. Tell him you won't stand for being groped anymore. His behavior is simply unacceptable, and if he won't change, you won't serve him anymore. He's scary, Noriko. I don't know if I can confront him like that.
Oh.
He's always drunk. Even before he comes into the place. I try not to serve him too much, but... Are you sure you can't quit that stupid job? Working at a maid cafe really doesn't suit you at all. I thought you wanted a government position.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think you should be working at a maid cafe. No, I don't think this is good.
I want to work in a cozy office, kind of like you, but you know I don't have any qualifications. Why don't I see if there's anything open here? Maybe Shinya can help out. He got me this job, remember?
Let me see something right quick. Options. Sound. We're gonna increase the volume.
Shinya. Maybe. He was always a nice guy, right? He's super nice. A stick in the mud, but a nice one. Noriko, don't be mean. Yeah. You want me to ask? Yes, please. If it's no trouble. It's no trouble. I'll talk to Shinya. Then maybe you can quit that crappy job and come work with me. Oh, that really does sound wonderful. Thank you, Noriko. I'd be so lost without you. Don't be silly. You're amazing, Aoi. Leave this to me. Thank you.
I end the call and heave a sigh. Having to go and ask Shinya about a job actually is a pain in the ass, but I'd never admit it to Aoi. I want to help the poor girl. I really do. I'd do nearly anything for her. The elevator arrives at the lobby, and I step inside as soon as the doors open.
Good morning, Kurosawa.
Oh no, this weirdo.
He likes me, guys. He likes me. Or he likes that dumb broad.
Fujikawa. Good morning.
Shinya takes me by surprise as I exit the elevator. Has he been waiting for me here?
I wanted to catch you before we sit down to work. I sent you another friend request. Can you make sure you got it this time?
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What am I supposed to do when he puts me on the spot like this? I try not to groan as I get my phone out and open up noise.
Noises like their Facebook shit or their Twitter.
It's impossible to hide my screen from Shinya's piercing gaze.
Well, what do you know? I have a new friend request.
Oh, great. It worked this time. Go ahead and accept it, please.
Yeah, sure thing.
I hesitantly accept the request. A little fireworks animation pops up on the screen with a celebratory message about making a new friend.
Yay! Looks like we're officially friends now. So, can I call you Noriko from now on?
Oh no. I never cared much for formalities. I try to adhere to them in the workplace, but honestly, I don't care if people refer to me by my first or last name, regardless of whether they're friends or not.
That's fine. You can call me Noriko.
Shinya's eyes light up. That seems to have made the boy happy.
Thank you! Oh, you can call me Shinya, of course.
Shinya. Hey, we've known each other since junior high, right? Shouldn't we have been on a first-name basis anyway?
Yes, that's true, but we're in the office now, you know? It wouldn't do if you started working here and called me Shinya right away.
I don't know why, but I'm gonna lower the music volume. voice volume is up? Turn. Okay, this should be fine.
I suppose.
Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better.
Anyway, I'm really glad we're proper friends now, Noriko. Maybe we can get a coffee sometime.
Oh no. Here we go with the coffee!
I can't help but feel he's trying to push his luck as far as it will go. Any suspicions I had about him having a crush on me are now confirmed. I brush a stray lock of hair out of my face and smile as sweetly as I can while I exchange the subject.
Hey, actually, I wanted to ask you something. Are there any more temp jobs available here right now?
Temp jobs, huh? Are you looking to pick up extra hours?
No, not exactly. I'm asking for a friend who needs a new job.
A friend of Noriko's. Well, let's see. We pretty much always have data entry roles up for grabs. Unless your friend wants something more interesting? Do they have any particular qualifications?
Not really. Data entry is more than fine. Actually, you already know who I'm talking about. Remember Aoi Sato?
Aoi Sato. Yes, I think I do remember her. That really shy girl from our school days, correct?
That's her, yeah.
Wow. I never knew you were still in touch with school friends, Noriko.
Aoi's probably the only one. We're fairly close.
B donated $3 to the most evil list Sawa-sama. No femboys.
Yeah, don't worry, kid. I'm not into femboys. She's fine.
Is that so? As for me, I don't really have any friends from back then.
Shinya's heartbreaking confession doesn't surprise me too much.
I was just about to say that ain't surprising, kid.
He doesn't strike me as the type of person to have many friends at all. Sure, I'm the same,
No,
but...
but what am I saying?
He probably wants
We're friends now.
Oh, no!
So I guess I do keep in touch with school friends.
Shit. Shit.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Hey,
yeah.
I'll ask my superior if we can get Sato an interview. Is that okay?
I'd really appreciate that. Thank you, Shinya.
No problem. Leave it to me.
Yeah, damn, this dude is Jeffrey. He doesn't look at you in the face. That's something Jeffrey. Jeffrey always looked down. Jeffrey has that scrunched the shrimp back. Don't be a Jeffrey is what I'm saying. Don't be a... Don't be a Jeffrey.
He gives me an awkward salute before skipping away. Our little exchange has obviously made him pretty happy. For some reason, something that Tomoe Watanabe said yesterday pops into my head. She mentioned that I'm leading Shinya on. But that's not true, is it? I shake the thought out of my head. I'm just being nice to him. That's not wrong, is it? I take a seat at my desk and perform my morning ritual. From my handbag, I retrieve my headphones, coffee, and breath mints. Computer on, music playing, coffee open. My fingers tap rhythmically against the keyboard, and I slip into the usual workday trance.
So, I see that you're connected with Shinya on noise now, huh?
Here she is.
My walk to the train station is interrupted by a familiar, grating voice.
Sounds like both of you are getting on pretty well.
How did you...
Oh, of course. Tomoe and I are already friends on noise. She would have seen the notification when I accepted Shinya's request. It's actually kind of strange that Tomoe and I are connected through the app. We added each other on my first day of work before I learned how much of an intolerable excuse for a human being she is. We simply never deleted each other, even after all of these months. Her posts are entertaining anyway. And since I rarely ever post anything myself, she probably forgot we were connected at all, until today.
Now look, don't get me wrong, you hear? I ain't actually interested in Shinya. Nah, I'm real happy for you both, like.
That accent is so funny to me because that's like that's supposed to be the typical like what is it called? What is it called? What is it called? What is it called? What is it? What is it called? What is it called? I can't remember.
Now look, don't get me wrong here. I ain't actually interested in Shinya. Nah, I'm real happy for you both. Like, it's so weird. It's so weird to be in that accent.
But what I can't stand is a skank like yourself getting some while I'm over here all dry like a desert.
Guairu.
Yeah, that. It's hard for me to say it.
Guairu. Oh, yourself getting some while I'm over here and I'm dry like a desert. I'm very dry like a Sahara.
It's like, how does it go? This is weird.
What the hell are you talking about?
It pisses me off that guys just sluts like you, and you barely have to put in any work.
Oh, that was. It pisses me off that guys chase sluts like yeah, and you barely have to put in any work.
Oh my gosh, the yas. They feel out of... Dude, am I the only one that's like really freaking out here? It's the English localization of the Okinawa accent. I know that, but it's weird, bro. I can fix her. I can fix her. I'll fix her with Photoshop. With my Photoshop powers. Yeah, her accent is supposed to be like a Glairu from Okinawa. It's Minnesotan. This is Minnesotan. Hold on.
It pisses me off that guys chase sluts like ya, and you barely put in any work. Don't ya know? I'm over here like a hot dog. I look delicious. And nobody ever calls me. Nobody ever does anything with me. Don't you know?
A Minnesotan guaru. Oh gosh, there. You got my real accent to come out, and I did not like that. I did not like that at all. You're welcome, though, Baka.
Meanwhile, nice girls like me gotta put in so much effort to even get noticed.
That's right.
You think all of this is just natural? I put so much effort into how I look, you know? And guys like Shinya don't even bat an eyebrow at me.
Mine is less of a Minnesotan accent and more of a Chicago accent. You know, like Chicago, Kenosha, you know, Wisconsin, anywhere in Wisconsin. She's selling pillows. Yeah, I'm selling all the pillows. Oh my god. Oh, that's my real fucking accent too. Not my real fucking voice, which is funny, but that's my real fucking accent. And it comes out when I say state names, like Wisconsin and Minnesota and Michigan and Illinois. I don't say the S because I'm not that stupid. It's French, stupid. It's French. And Chicago. It comes out, you can tell. Sour, you're a cheesehead? No. No, I am not drunk all the time. I am from Chicago, Illinois. I'm from Illinois. I move around a lot. So, but I'm originally from Chicago. Thank God I move around a lot. Thank God I don't have to deal with that fucking... I don't have to deal with anything. Never mind, let's get what we're gonna...
You think all of this is natural?
We gotta pray for the person that voice acted this, because this is probably really annoying. I know I'm presupposing, but man, you guys...
all of this is natural. I put so much effort into how I look, you know? And guys like Shinya don't even bat an eyebrow at me.
You mean bat an eyelid, right?
Huh? Huh?
Whatever, it don't matter. I'm sick of skanks like you getting everything for nothing.
Look, let me be honest with you. I'm not interested in Shinya, and I'm not trying to be with him.
I remember someone saying they did not like Noriko's voice. I don't know what you guys' opinion of it. I'm okay with it. It's not, you know. When I look at her, I don't think of that voice though. When I look at her, I think of her as a bit of a tryhard. So I do it a bit flatter, like this. And then when she's really snarky, I get a little higher pitched. That's how I think of her. Cause she seems like a fucking tryhard with all this bullshit. What is this fucking choker and this fucking... Bitch, I know you got a daddy. Shut your bitch ass. You ain't got a problem. What is wrong with you? And then she's choony. She's choony is what it is. She's a choony tryhard. Yeah, the VA work has been fine.
I don't chase guys, and it's pretty rare that they chase me. You've got me all wrong.
Like I'd believe you. Do you spend your time chasing chicks then?
That's not your business. But you don't have to worry about me pursuing Shinya.
So you don't like sushi? Like, what the fuck? You chase girls, right? Right?
Tell you what, any guy at the office is all yours, okay? I'm not interested.
Oh, is that how it's gonna be, slut?
But I told you I'm not interested.
You think no one is good enough for you, but they're good enough for
No,
me?
but I think she's asexual. I think she has a fetish that precludes people who are alive. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I think she's crazy. I think she's into necrophilia. I think because when she did the Photoshop in the last video, last time we played this, she was kind of...
You're just like all the other girls. You think I'm worth being pitied? You think I need it?
Yes.
Well, I don't want your pity.
Okay.
You're nothing but a fake skank.
Says the bitch with fake color hair, and fake tan, and fake face, and fake tits. Get the fuck out of here. Tomoe pushes forward, her bulk forcing me off the sidewalk and into the thicket of trees bordering the path. The burning slap across my face comes out of nowhere. I'm blinded by white stars, and my entire face feels like it's on fire. The strike is hard, sharp, vicious. It happens just so suddenly that I'm having difficulty processing it. I stumble, but my legs don't quite give out. My mind races, trying to put together what just happened. Tomoe hit me. Why? Why did she just hit me? Why did she... Chat, tell me why! There's a strange sort of disconnect in my mind. My body doesn't feel like my own. Like this isn't actually happening to me, but rather I'm watching it happen to someone else. Time seems to slow down and speed up all at once. The slap replays twice in my mind before Tomoe's hand even leaves my face. I catch a glimpse of her furious expression. Red. Why did they... But that's green wording. Whatever, it's fine. Red and strained and overcome with anger.
I hate you. I hate everyone like you. Don't pity me.
I don't have to pity you. The second strike connects with my chin and I flinch, my entire body paralyzed with pain. She hit me again!
Stop!
I hate you. I hate you!
See, when she got rid of the accent, It sounded better. God bless her. God bless her. She did what she needed to do. I hate you. I hate you. That's right, she did. It was very good. She did.
Tomoe has lost it. She's absolutely furious, and I can't figure out what I did wrong. Her third attack is a curled fist aimed straight at my stomach. Though through sheer luck or complete accident, I tumble backward, narrowly avoiding her punch and instead landing on my rear. The pavement is rough and hard, but I'm sure it feels a lot better than taking a fist in the gut. Tomoe screams and rushes at me, but I scramble to my feet and grab her by the wrist. She flails wildly, her eyes looking like they'll pop out of her skull at any given second. Her breathing is harsh and ragged, and tears of rage have caused a flood of clotted makeup to run down her face.
Calm down! Calm down!
She struggles against me, slowly giving in as my tight grip prevents her from attacking me further. She begins to sob softly.
I hate you! I hate everything about you!
With a great pull, Tomoe frees herself from my grip. She steps away, cursing, and then runs past me. I blink in disbelief as she breaks into a sprint, heading in the direction of the train station. I raise my hand to my tender face and touch it gently. The stinging sensation is completely new to me. Never before have I been attacked like that.
What the hell was all that about? I can't believe she hit me.
She went crazy.
The pack of frozen vegetables pressed against my face soothes my swollen jaw. It does very little to calm my nerves. I'm still on edge after what happened today. Tomoe actually physically attacked me. All because I said something. I'm not sure what. That provoked her anger. Maybe that girl is more complicated than I gave her credit for. Seems like she has her own inner demons, just like the rest of us. I've replayed the event in my head 100 times since returning home. Without confronting Tomoe about it, I don't think I'll ever figure out what incited her aggression. But I don't plan on talking to her about it anytime soon. I wouldn't say I'm scared of her, but I don't exactly want to encourage a repeat performance. I rest the bag of frozen vegetables on the small coffee table next to me. I think I've done all I can to reduce the painful swelling for now. Sighing and leaning back, I let the soft padding of the couch consume my body as I sink deeper. My eyes glaze over as I bring my phone to my face. My fingers lazily tap and scroll as I look through a carefully curated obituary newsfeed. A list of deaths that have been reported throughout the day. Using a set of handy filters, I narrow the feed down to include only women's deaths, in the age range of 30 to 50. I set the location to cover all of Japan. I immediately exclude any results that mention natural causes of death. I'm looking for specific cases, suicides, or, as in more often, accidents.
Often reported, I'm sorry. I need water.
Of course, I'm looking to find whether my latest victim has offed herself yet. Should this search string return no results?
Search string return no. Why does that feel weirdly worded? I'm okay. I just needed to read that again.
Should this search string return no results, then it's pretty easy to look up recent murders. They're few and far between. Between suicides, accidents, and murders, I've covered all the potential ways my victim could die. 9 out of the 10 of the search results include a photograph of the deceased. Not a photo of their corpse, mind you. This isn't the database of the deceased I'm looking through. Rather, it's usually a nice, flattering picture of the recently departed, submitted by their kin to go along with their obituary. I use the photo submitted with obituaries to compare and match with the images of my victims. This is the only reliable way I have to discover whether or not my victims have perished.
Notice victims. She ain't killed nobody but one, supposedly, and that could have been an accident. Do we understand how fucking choony this broad is?
I have the power over life and death through Photoshop.
It's like, what? Are you serious right now? I don't believe this, bro. I don't believe this.
If I knew my victim's name...
Oh yeah, they don't have the name. She just has the phone number. Yeah, that's all she has.
I could easily look up their current fate, but my website doesn't ask for that information. I call it respect for the victim's privacy, but there's a lot more to it than that. But that's a topic to dwell on another day. Tonight's search turns up no solid leads. I'm disappointed, but this result isn't entirely unexpected. After all, I set the date on my latest victim's photograph to tomorrow. There's still time for her to freak out and end it all. I decide to go to sleep early tonight. I'm not even feeling hungry enough to eat the cheap convenience store meal that's been sitting in my fridge since yesterday. Though, if I go to sleep now, it will feel like tomorrow arrives sooner. Tomorrow. I'll have to see Tomoe at work. There's no way I can avoid her since her desk is so close to mine. The idea doesn't sit well with me. On the other hand, my victim might conquer herself, which would definitely make me feel better. It could very well be my next success, and the suspense is just about enough to kill me. Tomorrow. What a baka.
What a baka ass bitch. Wednesday.
My typing is hesitant and distracted this morning. My fingers falter, misstep, and tap backspace repetitively. This is no good. I can't focus on work while I'm staring at the top of Tomoe's head, popping up from behind a monitor a few desks away.
I have a question. Nobody saw the fight? Nobody saw the fight? Nobody? You didn't report it to HR? Nobody saw the fight? Nobody did nothing? Okay. I'm just asking. Okay.
Even my work playlist isn't inspiring me to pulverize the keyboard today. Normally, a blast of pure volume and a shot of caffeine is enough to carry me to the greatest heights of productivity. I press a finger to my pursed lips, trying hard to regain my focus. I absent-mindedly notice that I missed the edge of my top lip when applying my lipstick this morning. Damn, I'm really out of sorts today. At least I managed to apply some extra blush to cover up the faint bruising on my face. I might have overdone it a little, but it's better than looking like I just stepped out of a boxing ring.
Good morning, Noriko! Boy, have I got some neat news for you!
Okay.
I'm so absorbed in my own thoughts that I barely register Shinya standing in front of my desk again.
Noriko? Excuse me? Noriko? Are you in there?
Huh?
My eyes fixate on Shinya's goofy smile. I quickly remove my headphones.
Fujikawa, Shinya. Sorry. Hi.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Tired is all.
Oh, I hear you. I was up late last night. Boy, I must have been up past 10. Just could not put down this new crime thriller I've been reading.
Oh, yeah, right. I was up late reading too.
Your horror novels, right? Don't they leave you feeling a little scared before you go to sleep?
No, not really. It's all fiction, so it's pretty easy to distinguish from reality.
Yes, that's right. It's all fiction. And she said that. She said that someone that believes her Photoshop pictures cause people to die. Okay.
Is that so? Wow, that's not like my book at all. The crimes in this story are all based on real cases. My jaw hits the floor every time I turn the page.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Anyway, let me tell you this. Your friend Sato can take a data entry opening starting from Monday.
Nice.
She doesn't even need to interview. That's how much the boss trusts me.
Nice.
I'm genuinely impressed by Shinya's ability to score Aoi a job. Say what you want about the guy, but the bigwigs obviously have faith in him.
Wow, Shinya! I don't know what to say. Yay! Thank you. Thank you so much.
Don't thank me yet. Sato is going to be worked to the bone. I hope she's prepared for it.
Trust me, anything will be better than her current job. Really, thank you, Shinya. You came through for us here.
Well, I'm just happy to help. Hey, Noriko, can I ask you something?
Oh no.
Sure, shoot.
Shoot? Oh, right. An expression. Sorry, I just remembered this case in the novel I'm reading, where a police officer shoots at a perp only to...
Hey, you, wanted to ask me something?
Right. Are you friends with Watanabe?
I blink a couple of times.
Tomoe?
You're on a first-name basis with her. Then you must be great friends.
No!
I mean, I wouldn't say...
Listen, would you mind putting in a good word for me with her? I'm kind of interested in, taking her out sometime. But I could never ask her myself.
Are you kidding me? He didn't actually like me. He wanted to use me to get to her. See, this is why I don't like twinks. See, look at this fucking Jeffrey fucking energy. You see the curve? What a fucking piece of shit. Just fucking ask her. Just fucking ask her, bro. She is as dry as a desert. You gotta be shitting me. Arigato, Frozen Girl, for the 5 memberships. Bye. What in the heck? You gotta be kidding me. He didn't even want to date me. Why did he want to go for coffee with me? Huh? Sour jelly, you damn straight I'm jelly. You damn straight. I thought... Whatever.
I'm stunned, gobsmacked, speechless.
B donated $5 to the most evil list Sawa-sama. This idea, but instead you get a picture of you being gay.
You're gonna go to the gay database and you're gonna get a Photoshop picture. You're gonna be that guy. You're gonna be...
I want my friend to be gay. I want Hasao to be gay. Let me send you a picture of him.
Send you a picture. And then you just take the Hasao's picture and Photoshop it to be gay. You can do that project. I believe in you. I have faith in you. You definitely do that. The next day, Sal's gonna be singing Ram Ranch.
18 naked cowboys at Ram Ranch.
I think it was 18. I don't know. I didn't count them fucks. And that's how you'll know. That's how you'll know. You'll see him in the exact position that was photoshopped. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a dumb idea, but it's perfect. It's such a perfectly stupid idea. Thank you, Beatard. I love you. That makes so much sense. Okay, let's get back to this fucking...
18 naked poi boys at Sour Ranch.
No, you stay with clothes. You stay there. Put little outfits, put little suits on you, little vests. You gotta be a upstanding individual to be a playboy. Anyway, where were we? I forgot what voice I was doing for her. I just forgot. Everything's a blur.
Shinya likes Tomoe. I thought he likes me. Is my intuition wrong? I wonder if the clues have been in front of me this whole time. What else haven't I been seeing?
Noriko? What do you say?
Shinya, look. Honestly, I'm not really friends with Tomoe. I don't think I can help you.
Oh, I see. That's a shame. I thought maybe you were close.
We were very close yesterday when she fucking hit me in the face. We were very close when she was beating my ass.
Darn. I guess there's not much to be done,
Yes,
is
there
there?
is!
Even after I helped you and Sato out and all.
I know he not bringing that shit up like he didn't want to do that shit. I'm so happy he doesn't like me. Because this shit right here, he trying to guilt me into doing shit. I don't like that shit. Either you do it because you want to do it, or just don't do it at all. Don't be a fucking bitch about it. I don't like people like that. I don't like that. I also don't like people who are not happy for other people and their successes. That really bothers me. Like, if your friend gets married, be fucking happy for your friend, dumbass. Be fucking happy. So annoying. Okay.
Is he seriously trying to guilt me? I have to hand it to him. I didn't think he had it in him.
Well, I suppose you can just tell Sato to start work on Monday morning.
Oh, such a fucking punk bitch.
Guess I'll see you around the office then.
Shinya leaves, and I bury my face in my hands. Has this world gone mad all of a sudden? Shinya likes Tomoe, not me. It's not that I'm disappointed. Hell, I don't have feelings for the guy. But for him to be interested in someone vapid like her just blows my mind. To add insult to literal injury, Tomoe assaulted me yesterday. She has a vicious, violent side to her that Shinya doesn't know about. He could be in real danger if he pursues her.
I think he's into that sort of shit.
I'm completely unable to process what I should do. Shinya scored Aoi a job, and I'm truly thankful. Do I feel like I owe him one? Should I ask Tomoe out for him, or warn him about her? I need to clear my head. I decide to step away from my desk and visit the restroom. Though I've no need to use the restroom, I enter a stall and lock the door behind me. Sitting on the toilet's closed lid, I lean back and exhale. I'm getting too caught up in office drama. That's what the issue is. It's unlike me. I'm supposed to be stoic, unflinching. It's my ideology, my entire identity. My emotions are better locked away than stitched on my sleeve. I'm Corpse Girl, for crying out loud. My purpose is bigger than all of this. I'm destined for greatness. The day will come when people fear my... I can't read this. This is fucking goofy. Hold on.
Wasn't this a game about murdering people with Photoshop?
I don't think you understand. I am Corpse Girl. And the day will come when people fear my name. Right? I shake the doubts from my mind and pat my cheeks. I'm doing all of this for the right reasons. I know I am. If I start doubting myself now, I'll never see my mission through. An unfamiliar jingle rings out through the restroom, echoing off the walls. Sounds like a phone alert. But where did it come from? It takes me a few seconds to realize that I have my own phone in my hands and it's vibrating incessantly. I must have grabbed it subconsciously from my desk when I stood up. The screen is lit up and a message reads, one new article matches your custom filter. Dead body low. Wait, what? The auto newsfeed I set up last night. It actually located something. I hurriedly unlock my screen and open a certain app, the same app I was trawling through last night looking for obituaries. A little unread mail icon sits at the top of the screen, blinking and practically shouting for my attention. I hit the icon and read the information presented to me.
Let me sip some water.
Article posted online. Today, 11:22 a.m. Keywords found 3. Mrs. Accident. Numerical data range 30 to 50. Image data found. Yes. Wednesday, May 27th. Miss Akane Tsurumaki, 36, of Shiba Prefecture, was pronounced dead this morning at her personal residence, 8:38 a.m. The chief coroner reports that Miss Tsurumaki was involved in an accident resulting in self-asphyxiation. Miss
Tsurumaki.
is survived by her husband, Mr. Goro,
Tsurumaki.
42, and their daughter, Miss Fu,
Tsurumaki.
1.
What?
A funeral service will be held on Friday, May 29th.
Oh, view attachment, yes.
I hurriedly tap the button and gasp as the image loads.
It's her!
It's her. The photo is unmistakably the same woman! The plain features, little makeup, no signs of a personality. Akane Tsurumaki, the latest victim to receive a photo of her own corpse.
Oh my god, this is like so awesome.
We did it. We did it, guys. I don't know what we did, but we did it. Oh, bad. What a coinky dink, I know. What a coincidence.
My breathing stops all of a sudden. I'm gasping for air. My cheeks on fire. My fingers numb. I did it. My meticulously crafted photo caused this woman to end her own life. An accident resulting in self-asphyxiation, meaning she died by suicide, strangled herself, or held her head down in the bath. The news never reports anything as a suicide. It's such a taboo topic in this culture. Everything is always an accident. All this time.
Oh, this is so... I mean, bad. This is bad. All this time, I've been trying to compel somebody to kill themselves. My corpse photos consistently becoming more and more elaborate, more and more convincing and realistic. And now somebody has died again. Because of me. Because of Corpse Girl. I was right all along.
It took you months, you dumb bride! What are you talking about?
I do possess power. I have the power to end lives through my work, my art. I've known it all this time, and I've finally proven it. Rui Hatano's death planted the seeds of belief in my mind. The belief that Corpse Girl is more than a mortal being. And now, Akane Tsurumaki's demise has caused those seeds to bloom and blossom into pure certainty. Corpse Girl truly can end lives. It's a wonderful revelation, and it relives my turbulent mind. However, I can't get my fingers to scroll back up to reread the obituary. My hands aren't functioning. My legs dangle lifelessly from the toilet seat, and my coffee from this morning is working its way back up my throat. I feel the sting of tears in my eyes. The sweat trickles on my forehead, dripping down my uncharacteristically thick makeup. All of a sudden, I can't breathe. My lungs refuse to take in any more oxygen. I panic and fall forward, miraculously slamming my hands into the stall door to prevent my head from colliding with the floor. My nails scrape against the floor's enamel paint, peeling chunks of green from the surface as I slide down, down, and down, until my head rests uncomfortably on the damp tiles. My eyes roll back, and my tongue lolls out the side of my mouth, dangerously close to the tiled floor, but completely out of my sight and mind. I taste the foundation, and a blush, a little bit of sweat, then nothing at all, as the still air envelops my taste buds. My photo killed that woman. That woman killed herself because of my photo. My photo killed that woman. That woman killed herself because of my photo. My woman killed that photo of herself because of that photo of the woman who killed herself in the photo. My eyes begin to regain their focus, and my stomach heaves and shakes, and warm coffee spills from my lips as I try to smile, but only manage to gurgle. The gritty paint underneath my fingernails has a rough texture that I don't like very much. I feel queasy and ecstatic at the same time. It's a horribly wonderful feeling that I could do without. So much for stoic, unflinching Noriko. Remember stoic, unflinching Noriko? This is her, writhing on the bathroom floor, her lungs working once more, and her breath ragged and gasping, sucking in air like a mosquito sucks in blood. This is Noriko. Noriko with her grandiose fantasies of death and killing people without having to kill them at all, without having to leave her apartment because the outside world is scary and there are people out there probably trying to kill her. This is Noriko, me, the real me, acting tough and fearless when I'm crying on the inside, always sad, always miserable, always lying on the bathroom floor with my fists clenched and my phone resting in a puddle, and my life slowly spiraling out of control. This is me. I did this. I killed that woman. She had a husband and a daughter, and some random person requested that I kill her, so I did. She probably didn't do anything wrong. She looked boring. She must have rubbed somebody the wrong way. Maybe she didn't even know what she did.
Just like how I rubbed Tomoe the wrong way. And I don't know what I did. But Tomoe slapped me. Twice. Hard. And it hurt. And it must have hurt that woman too. And she strangled herself. And killed herself. I killed her. I directly killed her with my indirect actions. She's dead now. And I'm alive. I'm still here. Lying on the bathroom floor of the 14th story of Shinjuku's Temujin office building, and I have paint underneath my fingernails. And I is going to start work here on Monday. But I did it. I killed her. Finally, after countless months of pretense, of false starts, of failures and disappointments, I killed somebody again. Corpse Girl strikes for the second time. And above all else, above this grime and muck on the floor, and the tingling feeling underneath my fingernails, above all of that, this feels good. This feels so good. Blood has returned to my legs. The pins and needles have faded, and my toes quiver beneath my stockings and shoes. And an electrical charge pulses down my thighs and dissipates through my feet. I manage to plant 2 hands firmly on the tiles and push myself back onto my wobbly knees. I suck in air and breathe all of it back out almost at once. I feel dizzy, and a bizarre warmth is swelling up inside my stomach and chest. I manage to steady myself enough to sit back on top of the toilet seat. With my feet planted firmly on the ground, and my hands resting on my lap, I try to regain my sense of self. I might have lost my composure a little bit upon reading the news, but who could blame me? Everything I worked for over the last year is finally starting to pay off. My second victim is dead. With this, Corpse Girl's popularity is sure to rise. More and more people will issue requests through my website. More and more people will receive corpse photos. And more people will. She killed herself. She killed herself. Oh, how I wish I could see the real body. If only I could see her mangled corpse, drenched in sweat, and finally at peace. I notice my phone is wedged between my wet fingers. I must have subconsciously scooped it up from the pool of muck on the floor. I try to ignore the sticky texture clinging to the screen. My fingers no longer numb. I scroll up and reread the obituary article. Miss Akane Tsurumaki, 36, of Shiba Prefecture, was pronounced dead this morning. Dead. Pronounced dead. My breathing staggers once again. My jaw gently lowers. Involved in an accident. Hot steam clouds my face, resulting in self-asphyxiation. I salivate unconsciously, a trickle of moisture creeping down my chin and dropping on my lap. My cheeks are flushed, my vision slightly blurred. She killed herself. Because of me. She killed... I let out a gasp as my hips rise against my will, my toes curl, my legs stiffen, my skin tingles. I lean back against the cistern, the cold porcelain penetrating the thin fabric of my clothes and chilling my burning hot skin. My eyelids flutter as my mind hazes over. I can't control my body any longer. All the anticipation of the last few days, the tension building in my muscles. I can't. My legs tense up, my knees buckle, my neck tilts back. A whispered gasp slips softly between my lips. My phone falls to the ground once more as my fingers slowly uncurl. The dull tink sound as it hits the floor is the last thing my foggy mind registers before I drift away.
She's fucking insane!
You look like horse shit.
Nani? Tomoe's brazen drawl snaps me out of my dead-eyed stare.
Looks like you've been sleeping in the sewer. It suits you.
I don't know what she's talking about. I can't really focus on what she's saying. I realize I've been staring at my computer screen for about 20 minutes, rarely blinking. My mouth is dry, as though I've stopped producing saliva altogether. A dull throb in my lap causes me to cross one leg over the other in an attempt to get
You know,
comfortable.
I'm talking here. It's rude to ignore your superior.
I swallow in an attempt to moisten my parched throat before speaking in a cracked voice.
Do you need something?
Thought you should know that Shinya and I are gonna hit the town on Friday night. Turns out he's fancied me for a while now. In the end, seems like the better gal won, don't you think?
Seems that way. Is that all?
I can tell Tomoe is trying to get under my skin, but I'm honestly not in the mood to deal with it right now.
I thought you'd be more torn up about it.
She never liked him, you retard! Oh my gosh. How many times do you have to, tell him?
I don't care in the slightest.
Yeah.
Why don't you go sit back at your desk?
Whatever. Hey, maybe I'll meet you after work again.
And do what? And do what?
Why? So you can attack me again?
Woo!
I realize my voice was louder than intended. A few people nearby tilt their heads quixotically. Tomoe makes a cautious step
Keep
back.
your voice down, psycho. Stuff like that's between me and you.
You assaulted me. I should report you to the police.
That's right.
Don't you dare.
Lost for words, Tomoe turns tail and walks away. I sigh and lean back in my office chair. Why do I feel so exhausted? My mind flickers, piecing together fragments of memory from the bathroom a short while ago. That's right. I let myself get carried away in exhilaration of my success. I temporarily stepped away from my own body and let my basest instincts take over. But I'm in control now. I'm myself again. I'm Noriko, stoic and unflinching. I'm Corpse Girl, successful and feared. I can kill people as easily as I can manipulate a photo.
This is just the second time, though! Fucking Johnny. Oh my gosh.
People like Tomoe should be scared of me. People like Tomoe shouldn't mess with me. I'm in control now.
Are you really okay?
Climbing the steps to my apartment is always such a chore. I wish I'd moved into a building with an elevator, but I simply can't afford it when I first moved out on my own last year. These old apartment buildings creak and groan when you ascend the stairs. On top of that, you can hear the bustling of other people within their tiny homes as you progress up each floor. There is always a slight whiff of mold or mildew whenever I ascend the stairs. I want to chalk it up to the fact the building is so old, but it is possible some of the residents here don't keep their apartments very clean. At the very least, this neighborhood is decent. I feel safe in my home, even if it is small and cramped. And my neighbors are respectful from what I can tell. Not that I really know them at all. In fact, the only neighbors I have regular contact with are the very ones I leech Wi-Fi from. Some middle-aged divorced guy named Kenji.
Kenji! Not my Kenji!
Who lives on the floor below me, and his daughter, Momo. Kenji's a decent enough guy. He works overnight, which unfortunately means Momo is left home alone a lot in the evenings. Momo's a sweet girl, perhaps 6 or 7 years old. Occasionally I hear her singing drift up into my apartment, but it doesn't bother me too much. She's just a kid. It's the very same Kenji and Momo that I bump into when I'm climbing the stairs this evening.
Oh, good evening.
Oh, you cute.
Hello.
We're just on our way to get some dinner. Isn't that right, Momo?
Yes. Oh,
That sounds nice. I hope you have a good meal.
Thank you. Say, are you feeling okay? You look like you've been in some trouble. There's dirt or something all over that side of your face.
I tilt my head and reach a hand to my cheek. Sure enough, dry muck has blended into my makeup and caked all over my face. It seems like my eyeliner has smeared as well. Is this from when I fell in the bathroom? Damn it. Have I looked like this all day?
Oh, right.
I try to make up some lie so Kenji doesn't worry about me.
I actually fell asleep on the train home, and I guess the seats were kinda dirty.
Is that so?
You should wash your face and do your makeup again. I can help if you like.
I can't help but smile slightly at Momo's generous offer.
Thank you, Momo. I'll be sure to wash up and make myself look nice again. You should go have dinner with your dad.
The girl nods resolutely.
Well, I hope you're okay at any rate. Have you been working hard at the bank?
Oh, actually, I just work at the head office for the bank, so...
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Data something, right?
Yeah, data entry. It's a bit dull, but I'm happy enough.
That's good. That's very good. I know it's hard for kids like you to get good work in this economy. When you find a job like that, you really have to hold on to it. When I was your age, I could only find cleaning work. I must have had a dozen different janitorial jobs. Before I met Momo's mother.
I blink a couple of times. It's not like I talk to this guy often. Really, we hardly know each other. Still, I've never heard him actually mention Momo's mother before. Most of the things I know about him, I've just pieced together from context.
Mom?
Of course, things are different now. I have Momo, and her mother isn't around anymore. Cleaning work doesn't cut it these days. I was really lucky to get into security. It means I can work overnight while Momo sleeps, and I can still take her to school every day.
Is that kind of like a New York accent? Do I hear the underpinnings of a New York accent? Do I hear that? Do y'all hear that? I kind of hear that.
Security. Of course, now I remember. He did mention when we first met what he does for a living. If memory serves, he works for a private security company. I assume he guards corporate offices or parking lots, something like that.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Hold on to a job if you like it. That's very important.
I believe he's walking here. He's walking here.
He slurs his words at that. I know. It's a weird accent. He's trying to hold it though. But I can feel it.
Excuse me, sir. I can feel your accent, your original accent, coming through. Just like with mine, you can kind of hear mine because of the T's. I have very sharp T's, and I try to not do that, but it's very difficult.
Being that I am Midwestern.
Tsunari donated $1.99 to the most wickedest Sawa-sama. OMG, it's Kenji, but somehow even uglier than before.
I know, right? Kenji's so beautiful. Kenji's so beautiful. Okay.
Thank you. I'm happy at Temujin, so I plan to stay there.
Very good. Oh, Momo was telling me earlier what she wants to do when she grows up. Weren't you, Momo?
Dad?
Come on now. Tell Nariko what you want to be.
A scientist. Oh, that's nice.
Wow, a scientist. That's a great job.
Yeah.
I'll be rooting for you, Momo.
Yeah. Hopefully a mad scientist. Those are the best kind.
The girl blushes and hides behind her
She's
dad.
inherited her mother's book smarts, I'm certain. She definitely didn't get her brain from me. Anyway, we're gonna get going. Enjoy your evening, Narco.
Thank you, you too. Bye-bye, Momo.
Bye-bye. I know that voice. I know whose voice that is. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I think I know who that is. Hold on. I gotta pause this right quick. Hold on. Hold on. Where? I know who that is. They run a YouTube channel. They have a popular YouTube channel. I knew that sounded familiar. Is that the same guy who does the voice in that dragon game that people were talking about? Hold on. Course Factory on the voice actors list. If he pops up, I'm gonna know. Is he in here? Is he not in here? Who's in here? I guess it's not. Is it not here? I don't know. We have to go. We have to check it. We have to check it. I can't sleep. I won't be able to sleep. Oh no, it's not the same guy. It's Alec. Alec Shay. Where are you from? Ah, that's why! That's so weird. You're right. Whoever said he's Australian, you're right. You're right. You caught it. Aren't you so very, very special? Yeah. That's so freaking wow. I haven't listened to a lot of Australian accents, so I don't know. Detective Sawa on the case. Go to IMDb. Look it up. It's just that easy. It's just that easy. Let me open this over here. Hold on. There. Shrimp on the Barbie. Yeah.
I continue up the next flight of stairs, reach the landing, then turn the corner to enter my own apartment.
I'm too busy thinking about the computer.
The place is dark because I always make sure to cut the lights before I leave. I can't afford to leave any electricity running. My rent chews through most of my salary as it is. I flick the lights and feel relief as the living room illuminates. My faithful couch and TV emerge from the shadows, and I immediately feel at home. After throwing my keys and bag onto the coffee table, I slump down on the couch. What a day. I have an overwhelming urge to pull out my laptop and check my website for new requests, but my body's needs come first. I'm desperate for a hot shower. I need to cleanse my face, scrape the paint out from underneath my nails. And I'll definitely have to slip into a fresh set of underwear.
Yes.
Whatever happened in that bathroom today took its toll on my body and my clothes. Well, the night is young. I can relax later. For now, it's time to start scrubbing.
Yeah, water's so good. Oh, so we're on Thursday now.
The convenience store is a little more crowded than usual. The mundane chatter of business people, students, and workers buzzes in the air like a swarm of relentless flies. Throughout the drone of mingled conversations, I happen to catch a few interesting words here and there.
Have you seen that one website?
Lazy student!
What do you mean by request a death?
My lips curl into a half smile, half snarl.
Since he always cheats, I thought I might upload his photo.
And you think Corpse Girl really exists?
Yeah. To hear so many people talking about Corpse Girl's website is enough to make my nerves tingle. However, I know they're not talking about it because of Akane Tsurumaki's death. As far as I can tell, her death wasn't reported to the news as a suspicious case. The only source of information I could locate was her obituary, and that didn't mention anything about foul play, so there's no way anyone could know that Corpse Girl was involved. People are talking about the website in the same way they always have.
Can we stop here? Can we stop? Can we stop? Let's stop. Let's wind it back. Okay. So let me get this straight. Oh, thank you.
Tsunari donated $1.99 to the most wickedest Sawa-sama. His voice was giving Outback Steakhouse.
I guess it was. I guess he wasn't walking here. Does he want to walk here? But yeah. I am the confusion right now. Okay. So, she was very happy on that floor, the bathroom floor. She was very happy because
now people are gonna talk about Corpse Girl. Corpse Girl did this. Now more people will send photos.
Hold on. But if you didn't watermark anything, how did they know? And if you want people to know, how do you let them know? Does everybody know what I'm talking about? Am I being silly here or what? I'm trying to wrap my brain around the idea that so she wants to advertise her services. And she doesn't want to put up a billboard, right? But somehow people know somehow. Where the fuck do you even advertise this shit? They tracked it? How? How did they track it? So she's just a serial killer then? Kind of, not really. So what she does is people send her a photo of someone they want dead. For whatever reason. And she, through her website, Corpse Girl. And she gets the photo. And they send also the phone number of the person. What she does is she goes on the dark web and uses Photoshop to make the person look dead. And then she sends the picture of that person to the person or to the phone number. So she directly kills people. But this has only worked out one other time before this time. And it's not, it's not like nobody, like what? Like the only person that would know that it worked were the people that sent it and her. But she believes she has powers. Except for the power of advertising. Because she fucking is she fucking stupid.
And therein is my issue with the website as a topic of conversation. It's just an urban legend, a point of discussion that inevitably fizzles out and is forgotten. People talk about it, people visit the website out of curiosity, but very few people take action and request a death. That's the part that annoys me. If people don't actively participate, how can I prove myself to the world? How can Corpse Girl claim her victims if there are no victims to be claimed? As long as the website is simply a talking point, a myth, an icebreaker, then Corpse Girl's ambitions will remain unfulfilled. To be fair, I haven't yet provided a compelling reason for people to take the website seriously.
Yeah, you gotta advertise on forums. That's what you gotta do.
The death toll is humiliatingly low.
Yeah, only 2 in like a year and a half. So stupid. This is such a stupid fucking premise. I can't believe I fell for this. I can't believe I fell for this the end. Oh my gosh. But we're gonna keep rocking and rolling. We're just gonna keep buying it. Could you imagine a YouTube ad with just with corpse girl?
Do you want to kill your friends easily and efficiently? Go to Corpse Girl. We use the most sophisticated Photoshop technology to turn your friends into a death spiral. They just kill themselves. You don't have to worry about it.
Let's just kill themselves. This is just, it's just really, I'm lost on the plot, bro. We'll just keep doing this, it's fine.
The death toll is humiliatingly low. I need to ramp it up and step up my game, for Corpse Girl's sake. Until I manage to do that, people will continue to simply discuss the website in hushed tones, like it's some taboo fantasy that shouldn't be spoken of. But with some more time and some more victims, soon everyone will know to fear Corpse Girl. Thanks to the constant drone in the convenience store, I barely register the quiet melody of a ringtone. Eventually, my ears become keen enough to pick it out, and I answer my phone.
Hey. Good morning, Noriko. Is this a bad time? Not at all. I'm at the convenience store. Oh, good. I wanted to catch you before work. No worries. I actually meant to call you yesterday, but the day got away from me. That's okay. I wanted to ask if you spoke to Shinya yet? I sure did. Guess what?
Yeah.
What? You start work on Monday! You'll be doing data entry with me. We might even get to sit near each other. Oh my gosh. Really? Are you telling the truth? Of course. When have I ever lied to you? Oh, Noriko. I'm so excited. Thank you. Thank you so much. Does this mean I can quit the maid cafe now?
Yes.
Yep. Quit today if you can. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Allie, are you crying? I'm so happy.
Making Aoi so overwhelmingly happy feels really good. I care so much for this girl. Her happiness is vital to me.
I owe you so much. And Shinya, too. I know. I'll buy him a gift to give him on my first day. Do you think he'll like that? Yeah, I'm sure he will. That's a great idea, Aoi. What does he like?
I managed to spill the answer to that without having to think twice.
Crime novels. Oh, really? Oh, his dad is a detective, right? Okay, I can get something like that. Right now, I'm going to march into the cafe and quit. You tell him. Good luck, kid. Okay. Bye, Noriko.
The call ends and I smile. Aoi sounded so happy. I'm really glad that I can help her out. She deserves to be happy.
Why is girl highlighted? Dude, a lot of words are highlighted and I have zero clue as to why. Your guess is as good as mine.
I barely have time to select a can of coffee from the line of refrigerated shelves before my phone rings again.
Huh? Aoi? Sorry to call again, Noriko. I just, something was bugging me, so... What's up? Did I, this is going to sound stupid. Did I thank you for getting me the job? Oh, yeah, you did. A few times, I think. Okay, phew. I just wanted to check. It was bothering me, and I didn't want to come off as ungrateful, so...
Aw, that's so nice.
You know what? Just to make sure. Thank you, Noriko.
Aw.
Okay, I'm going now, really. Bye, Bye-bye.
So what's this game about, short of Light? Okay, let's rewind. This is the last time, cause this plot is kind of not that good. Okay, this girl here, Noriko, created a website called Corpse Girl. And that website, you send a picture of someone you want dead, and you send their phone number. She uses the power of Photoshop and the dead person database to Photoshop them dead. Then she sends them the photo. She sends it to them. And then nothing happens? But no, something happened now. Someone offed themselves. And then someone else died before, but we're not gonna talk about that. But yes, only 2 times in like a year and a half has this worked. But yes, that's what this whole thing is about. And she works at an office, and she wants her friend to also work at the office, so she doesn't have to deal with the maid cafe. And then, yeah, that's what we're on so far.
Bye, Aoi.
And then sometimes they die. Yes. Mostly they don't die.
The call ends and my brow furrows. That was strange. But maybe not so strange for Aoi. I guess she really wanted to be polite. I shrug it off and return to selecting my coffee for the day. The office atmosphere is unusually somber as when I exit the elevator. There are fewer people around than normal. Some executives I rarely see on this level are hovering around in one of the glass-screened cubicles to one side of the floor. I spy Shinya standing at his desk, talking quietly on the phone. He's nodding and bowing a lot, despite the fact that whoever is on the other end of the call can't see him. I want to ask somebody what's going on, but nobody seems to notice me arriving. I shuffle my way to my desk and sit down. I spend some time looking over a spreadsheet of today's tasks. After going through it thoroughly, Shinya arrives in front of my desk, seeming out of breath.
Noriko, has anyone filled you in yet?
And what?
No, what's going on? Why is half the office empty?
Well, you see, somebody within the company died yesterday.
Oh? Somebody we know?
Shinya shakes his head slowly, his expression gravely
Nobody you
serious.
would have interacted with. She was an exec, up on the 21st floor. Apparently, she never showed up yesterday, but her coworkers just assumed she was taking a personal day. People started getting the news in the afternoon. She was involved in some sort of accident, and now she's...
Dead?
Shinya glares at me, his narrow pupils seemingly accusing me of being tactless.
Yes. Dead.
So, I mean, I get it's a tragedy and all, but how does this explain where everyone is today?
You should have received an email sent out by HR this morning. Basically, everyone is being offered professional grief counseling.
Oh.
Seriously?
I think some people are taking up the offer, but I suspect some other employees are using the opportunity to skip out on work. Regardless, what happened to Miss Tsurumaki was a tragedy. So unexpected.
I blink a few times, getting ready to turn back to my computer. Miss Tsurumaki.
Wait, what was her name?
Huh? Ms. Tsurumaki. It should be in the email. She had a young daughter and everything. It's really sad.
Oh, now this is getting really interesting. Akane Tsurumaki. Though I've never met her before, her face appears in my mind with startling clarity. Self-asphyxiation. An accident. She worked here. Oh.
It's getting better.
I can scarcely believe it. It's true that this is a massive company with thousands of employees Japan-wide, but still, for her to work in the very same building as me, it's too coincidental. It doesn't feel right. I would have gone through with killing her if I knew she were. Would I have gone through with killing her if I knew she worked in my building? This scenario creates more questions than answers. The person that requested her death, do they also work here? It would have to be somebody who knows her well enough to want her dead.
Because remember, I just realized that picture was an office picture. It was an office photo. It has to be somebody in the office, right? Wait, it was one of those accidents? Yeah, she offed herself, bro. Supposedly self-asphyxiation. She strangled herself. Huh.
You okay?
I realize that I've been spacing out and turn back to Shinya.
Yeah, sorry. Just thinking is all.
Well, grief affects us all in different ways, I think. The details for the counseling sessions are in the email. Be sure to take up the company's offer if you think it'll help. As for me, I think I'll be okay. Some quiet reflection on the matter should help clear my head.
Sure, okay.
Plus, I have a date with Tomoe to look forward to. It's important to look ahead in times like these, isn't it? I think I read that somewhere.
Ugh, yeah, that's what they say.
Very well then. Do your best today, okay?
Right.
Shinya takes his leave, and I let my shoulders slump. I killed someone from my office building, but I didn't know that at the time. Could my involvement be traced? No. I was careful to cover my tracks. I deleted the photos from my computer, discarded the burner phone SIM card, and trashed the phone itself. There is no way anyone will find out I was involved. Besides, I don't even know if authorities are treating the case as a murder. As far as general information goes, it would seem like it truly is being treated as an accident. I'm in the clear. I know I am. However, I sure would like to uncover the identity of the person who requested Tsurumaki's death. The thought that it could be someone I work with makes me way too curious.
Yeah.
Despite work being eventful in the morning, the rest of the day passed quietly. Even Tomoe kept her distance from me. I wonder if I scared her off when I casually mentioned reporting her to the police. Not that I actually would report her. That would lead to the police getting mixed up in my life, and I can't really have that considering my moonlighting occupation. Especially now that I have a connection to Tsurumaki. I brush my hair in front of the mirror in my bedroom. I remove my makeup and reveal the ever-so-faint bruise on my cheek, the fading token of my fight with Tomoe. Since tonight is rather cold, I decide to snuggle up under the covers in bed with my laptop. I crawl into bed and pull the plush blankets over myself. The warmth and softness is immediately comforting, and I have to fight the urge to not fall asleep here and now. To keep myself awake, I check the requests on my website. I'm pleasantly surprised to find that there are 2 new requests. 2 in one day. Oh my gosh. My heart begins to race, and I quickly open the messages. The first message reads, Request details. Today, 11:14 a.m. local time.
Okay, they include the phone number? Image attachment not found. No image attachment? How did they expect me to do this shit?
What? I thought I configured the website to reject requests unless an image is attached. This is really irritating. I got my hopes up for nothing. It takes me a second to remember that there is another request waiting. My optimism renewed, I hurriedly click into the unread message. Request details. Today, 5:06 p.m. local time. Victim's phone. Downloading image attachment. Yes, this request has been submitted correctly. The image is loading before my eyes. The new victim is male, early 20s. He's fit and athletic looking. His clothing is casual, so it's impossible to infer what kind of work he does. The photo of him is pretty simple. I don't know if he uses it for his noise profile or if it's an ID photo of some sort. Either way, he looks like a happy person. I'm not so naive to pretend I can't guess at the reasons this guy is wanted dead. Perhaps an ex has submitted his details after a bad breakup, or a jealous sibling wants him out of the picture. People's motivations are purely selfish. Requesting the death of somebody is guaranteed to be motivated by self-interest. So why did somebody want Tsurumaki dead? She was so plain-looking, so uninteresting. She didn't look like she was capable of even thinking about wrongdoing somebody. Did somebody want revenge on her? Or did someone simply find her so dull that the thought of removing her from the planet seemed appealing? I interrupt my own thoughts and return to the task at hand. Dwelling on a past victim won't do me any good if I want to continue my streak of success.
Streak? There is no streak. She's crazy. She's crazy. There's no streak. It's just been 2.
This new guy is attractive. It's almost a shame to have to chop him up. Well, we all get what's coming. Hold on. Whoa!
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, she's live right now. How long have I been streaming? I had an alert on my phone. I'm sorry. For someone I wanted to watch, but that's okay. I'll just watch the VOD.
Well, we all get what's coming to us. No sense in trying to avoid scaring a pretty face. Beauty is superficial anyway. I know that as well as anyone. No one deserves to be spared just because they're good looking.
How many does she have under her belt so far? 2? And she's been doing this for over a year? And they're all basically coincidences? So yeah.
Beautiful people should suffer as much as anyone else. Beautiful people do suffer as much as anyone else. Take Aoi, for example. She's gorgeous, absolutely stunning, and definitely my type. But she suffers endlessly at the hands of cruel stalkers and patrons. Everyone suffers, beautiful or not. We all cop the crap we're dealt. So why fuss over a beautiful corpse? This guy, or Aoi, or even Tomoe on a good day. Beautiful people die the same way as the average person. The guy on my computer screen probably doesn't really deserve to die. I'm sure there's some petty reason his death has been requested, but I take all requests seriously.
She's gonna open Photoshop.
I take this so seriously.
Flips open the laptop, just Photoshops it. Fucking take this shit seriously? What the fuck is wrong?
I won't turn a single one down. Corpse Girl's convictions will pave the way to her fame.
How when no one knows if you work right and you don't know if you work?
Oh my gosh. With a smirk and a lick of my lips, I get to work. I've got a nice, clear photo here, so I can go all out on the request. I hit up the DD, the database of the deceased, in the dark web, ooh, and spend some time selecting a suitable base image. I hesitate between choosing an image of a corpse with a knife in its throat or a body soaking in a bloody bathtub with its wrist slit. Either image would do just fine.
Would it really? Would it really? This woman's insane!
She'd be the perfect VTuber. Oh my gosh. Either image would do just fine, but I really want something special for this latest victim. After all, I have to top my last success, right? Another 5 or 10 minutes pass until I gasp at coming across the perfect photo. Thanks to my clever use of tags and filters on the DD, this image matches my victim's description perfectly. 20 to 30 years old, athletic build, male. The corpse's legs are severed below the knees. Bloody stumps leak their vital fluids from on high. The body is hanging from a set of power lines on some suburban street. It's perfect, beautiful even. It will help me create a beautiful death for a beautiful person. I kind of have to question the story behind this photo. I wonder if the police ever investigated and discovered what happened to this sucker. Well, regardless, this will serve my purpose. I download the highest resolution copy available and send it to my hard drive. My fingers trace along the computer's trackpad with practice movements, clicking, tapping, dragging at random intervals. The night carries on. My walk through the train station this morning is confident, cocky, self-assured. When I board the train, I even manage to take a seat for the first time in a while. I withdraw a worn book from my handbag and flip open the cover. There's a name scrawled in blue ballpoint pen on the first page, but it has become faded and illegible over time. I don't quite remember where I picked up this book. Maybe I discovered it at a secondhand bookshop. Who knows? I own so many obscure tomes that I can't be expected to recall purchasing every single one. Its aged cover and weathered spine both bear the same title. False Photography. False Photography, a comprehensive history of photo manipulation. The book is written in English, and it's a slog to work through with my limited knowledge of that language. But I like to skim through it primarily for the photographs contained within. The examples of early image doctoring from centuries ago fascinates me. The book even features techniques and studies as recent as 1993, when it was first published.
I'm older than this book.
This ancient tome from 1993.
Oh my god! I'm older than the ancientest tomes from 1993. Oh my god. I'm getting aged by a game, yeah, I know. Oh god, that's so fucking funny. Some of you guys are like old too. Shut up. Yeah, are you kidding me? I was playing Sega Genesis in 1990. I know. Ancient tome. Centuries ago. Fascinates me. 1993. Oh my god.
It's true that a lot of techniques discussed within are no longer relevant in today's digital age. However, there's a hearty section dedicated to the art of manipulating corpse photos, something that I am indeed very, very interested in. The most intriguing aspect of this section's content is that the featured artists perform the opposite kind of work I do. Instead of manipulating images of the living to make them appear dead, the artists in the book edit images of the dead in order to make them look alive once more. In bygone eras when photographs of people were taken few and far between, a sect of artists dedicated themselves to honoring the memories of the deceased. They did this by making the photos taken upon death look beautiful and full of life. These photos were gifted to family members and loved ones. The tradition makes sense. Imagine if you lost someone dear to you and you had no photographs of them. Wouldn't it be wonderful to receive one last memento, a beautiful image of the way you remember them? Instead of using makeup to beautify a corpse, these artists applied paintbrush and pen directly to a photograph to seemingly bring the deceased back to life. The impressive aspect of this process is the way they illustrated the corpse's eyes to look full of life. Even though it's a far cry from the work I do, I can't help but feel some sort of kinship with the artists discussed in this book.
I don't think they got off to it, sweetheart. I don't think they got off to it like you do. Oh, man. This woman is crazy. I ain't never seen a woman this fucking crazy. Oh, man.
Surely we are cut from the same cloth. Browsing through the images of this book inspires me to work hard at my own photo editing. Many of the pictures are in black and white, but to me, that only drives home how impressive these old techniques were. I finish flipping through a chapter and close the book. I hold the tattered tome close to my chest and breathe a sigh of satisfaction.
The next station is Shinjuku. The doors on the right side will open. Please change here for the Chuo line, the Shonan Shinjuku line, the Saikyo line.
I quickly stuff the book into my handbag and get ready to disembark the train. When I'm certain nobody is looking, I carefully open the lid of the large dumpster in front of me. The stench of rotten food and who knows what else assaults my senses, and I reflexively gag and splutter. Whew. The staff at the convenience store really need to seal their trash in plastic bags before tossing it in here.
Ugh, this is disgusting. I have to stop doing this.
The raised open lid locks into place at the 45-degree angle, allowing my now free hands to retrieve a small black object from my handbag. It's a flip phone, a cheap plastic thing with a shiny charcoal finish. I open it up and tap on the retro tactile keys, confirming that I've completely deleted all sent messages and photos. Nodding to myself, satisfied that I've covered my tracks, I eject the battery from the back of the casing and toss it into the dumpster. Then I snap the phone in half along with the hinge, separating the screen from the keypad. The screen crunches into pieces with a satisfying crunch. Crunch! Underneath my shoes, I retrieve the smashed parts from the asphalt, careful not to prick my finger on the sharp glass. With hardly a glance, I unceremoniously launch the broken parts of the phone into the dumpster. I clap my hands together to dust them off, then shut the dumpster lid and hurry away. I sidle between the brick wall and the convenience store and a narrow metal railing intended to keep people like me away from the dumpsters. Now in the front of the convenience store, I finally feel I can breathe deeply.
I need water.
Without fear of inhaling those toxic contents from the dumpster. I let my lungs take their fill before nonchalantly crossing the street. That takes care of my latest burner phone. Before leaving the office building, I cracked the SIM card in half and disposed of it in the combustible trash. Now, with the phone itself destroyed and discarded at a different location, my mind is at ease. It has been slightly less than 24 hours since I messaged my latest victim, that athletic guy that I may have briefly fantasized about during my restless slumber. My general rule of thumb is to keep a burner phone for exactly 24 hours after sending a photo. However, I made an exception today. I wanted to discard the phone early, clear my anxiety, and get a full night's rest tonight. Besides, it's not like anyone ever replies to the messages I send. I'd love it if they did, but it is what it is. So really, there's no point holding on to the evidence of my wrongdoing for longer than necessary. If memory serves, I wrote tomorrow's date on the latest victim's timestamp, May 30th, 10:31 a.m. The victim may decide to kill himself today, of course. He could end up just like Akane Tsurumaki. But if he's anything like her, he'll hold out until just a few hours before the designated time. He'll let panic and fear boil and build inside him until he just can't take it anymore. Or someone else will come along and end it all for him. I can't be sure. I still don't know what happened to Ruri Hatano. Yeah. Did she kill herself?
Okay, hold up. I know you did not just ask, did she kill herself? Let me show y'all the picture.
Hold on. We're gonna show you the picture. We're gonna show you the picture of the chick that she's like, did she kill herself? Did she kill herself? Oh my god. Corpse Girl Factory. Hold on. Corpse Factory. I'm gonna show you the picture. I'm gonna show you exactly what she's saying. Cause this broad is insane. This is the picture. This is the this is the picture, right? Detective Sawa, how in the fuck do you tie yourself up like that, in that position, in that way? Do people just do that to kill themselves? Do women just do that to kill themselves? Do they? Totally self-inflicted, bros. Totally self-inflicted. This bitch is insane. There's no way. There's no way. Thank you, Desu.
Looks like natural causes to me.
I can't believe this is even dialogue. I can't believe she would even say this.
Did she kill herself? Or did someone else snuff out her life?
What the fuck? Look at the picture! Look at the picture! I can't... The writing in this. Yeah, a scarecrow. She did that. She made a picture of a dead person as like a scarecrow. And that was the first person to have died in the same way as the picture. Does that make sense? So she's referencing that incident. If you see that picture, did they kill themselves? Does that look like a body? A person that killed themselves? Does this make sense? I can't even with this stupid game, bro. I just like, what the fuck is wrong?
With butterflies in my stomach, I crossed the road.
And I say this because for some things, she's smart. Like with the phone and all the other shit, she's smart. She's taking the steps. She has foresight. But with the actual looking at people's deaths, it's almost as if she just doesn't give a fuck. Like logic just goes out the fucking window. She's like,
oh, it's a dead body. Oh, did they do that to themselves? Oh no, did they? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't ask questions, but I'm still asking them. Maybe.
It's like, what the fuck? What? It's weird, right? Am I just thinking too much? Do I think she's smarter than what she is? I don't know. Perhaps her craziness is making her believe something else instead. Possibly. But yeah, the scarecrow chick couldn't have offed herself, yeah. No, that's totally an hero. That's fucking... if I ever saw one! Fucking... She couldn't have done that, bro. Oh my god.
With butterflies in my stomach, I crossed the road.
Sitting in Logan Paul to investigate. FYI, I don't believe that whole scenario, that whole Logan Paul shit was real. I think he did it. I think it's fake. And I can prove it later. I can prove it. I have my suspicions the whole thing was faked. For the clout, yeah. As disgusting as that sounds, I think he faked it for the clout. Yeah. Cause he didn't go that far off the trail. And usually when people want to, you know, harm themselves in the suicide forest, they go further in. They go further in. They don't just, they're not as close. Cause Lord knows he didn't walk that fucking far. And for him to show it, in that angle, in that position, in that lighting, that shit's fake, bro. That shit's fake.
On my route home, I usually like to trek through the small park close to my apartment, provided the weather is decent. I avoid the park in the mornings, as a lot of people walk their dogs, and I can't risk my allergies flaring up before I reach the office. In the evening, the park is much emptier. I suppose I finish work a bit earlier than most people, so while everyone else is busy, I can enjoy the fresh air and scenery. I make my way along the neat, broad dirt path that connects one side of the park to another. Wooden benches line the path at regular intervals, and at this time of the evening, it's common to see a homeless person or two using a bench as a resting place. This city has more homeless people than the general population would care to admit. I try not to think much of it as I walk by every day. I already know that many people have it worse off than I do, but there's not exactly anything I can do to help, right?
No, maybe you could use your Photoshop skills to take a picture of a bum and Photoshop them into having a job. How about that? Maybe your magical fucking Photoshop powers can get people a job. How about that? And a bath. Oh my gosh. Detective Sawa on the case. Any publicity is good publicity. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. And I can prove that. Streisand effect. Yeah. But maybe that's just my opinion. A sour opinion. But yeah. Oh, let's see.
I should be giving these people money. Should I be giving these people money that I can't afford to spare? Wouldn't I just end up homeless as well? I'm not exactly broke, but I live month to month on my salary. It's expensive to live on the outskirts of Akihabara. Akihabara.
There it is.
Akihabara. And commuting to Shinjuku every day isn't exactly cheap either. Then you add in electricity bills, phone, food. I mean, I don't have to eat unless I have to, but I'd starve if I didn't buy a meal every other day. And don't even get me started on the cost of the coffee I drink. If I'm lucky, I can score a can for 100 yen, but more often than not, I'm paying up to 150 for a single can. If I were to buy canned coffee in bulk from one of those huge variety stores like Don
Quixote versus
Don Quixote, I'd still save a handful of loose change. And I wouldn't have access to the familiar selection I get at the convenience store. I'm just thankful that I don't go out for drinks after work like most of my colleagues. If I had to buy a few rounds of beer every week, my bank account would definitely dry up. By avoiding that kind of group outing, not only do I save money, but I'm also not forced to spend more time around people. It's a win-win situation. Realizing I'm trudging along the path at a snail's pace, I tell myself to speed up my gait. Toward the exit of the park, the silhouettes of two people on a bench come into view. The sound of laughter carries on the wind, and I can't help but feel like I've heard the voices before. As I draw closer, a sinking sensation clutches my stomach. I immediately get the urge to turn around, but I'm so close to
Aha! It's Noriko! Fancy seeing her here.
Noriko's here.
Tomoe and Shinya. Tomoe glares and flips her long hair behind her ear with a shit-eating grin on her face. Shinya looks kind of out of place outside the office. His face is filtered by an especially uncomfortable expression. I start to wonder why these two are here, but then I recall that Tomoe didn't mention they were going on a date. They were going on a date on Friday night. I suppose it's just my bad luck that I would run into them on the way home. Though, what are they doing here in Akihabara? I have to assume that Tomoe came here on purpose just to spite
On your way
me.
home?
Uh-huh. How's your, date?
We're having a blast. Right, Shin?
Yes, of course. A great time.
That's what you get. This is what I wanted. I wanted them to get together just so they could that chick sounds like someone on the irritating side.
Oh my gosh, are you talking shit about me? Are you ready? Really? Are you really talking shit about me? I could do this all day. I could talk like this all day. I could be the most irritating person all fucking day.
But that's okay. I know you. I'll do it later. It sounds a bit forced. Yeah, it does. I'm not gonna lie about it. But we're praying for her because she has to read these lines and they're very hard. Because they have an accent on them.
I wonder if Tomoe has been dragging Shinya along against his will.
Okay, well...
No,
we'll
because
leave you to it.
You get what you fucking deserve, Twink! You get what you fucking deserve!
Hey, we're gonna grab some chicken. Why don't you come with us?
Hey, we're gonna grab some chicken. Why don't you come with us?
No thanks.
No thanks. I can't think of any worse way to spend an evening eating with Tomoe.
Please come with us, Noriko.
Excuse? Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no!
What the fuck?
I know you're not trying to invite me to eat some fucking chicken after all the shit you want to be with this broad and everything, and you want to please come with us now?
Please come with us. I don't know if I can handle the tan. I don't know. I don't know. Ugh.
Too bad, so sad. Too bad, so sad.
Shinya has a dejected look on his face. It's pitiful, but he brought this date on himself. Why should I have to bail him out?
Sorry, I've got things to do tonight.
Are you sure you're not just avoiding eating? Afraid to gain a bit of fat?
I honestly don't know what to say to that.
Say, Shin, you ever seen Noriko eat anything?
Well, now that you mention it, she never seems to eat at the office.
I eat at home, if that's okay with you.
It's not completely a lie. Sometimes I eat at home. Sometimes I don't eat at all.
Come on, come get some chicken with us. You can throw it back up or whatever afterwards if it makes you feel better.
She's starting to get on my nerves. I swear, she tries to identify my flaws and insecurities just so she can rub them in my face.
Tomoe, you're not being very nice to Noriko. Aren't you two supposed to be friends?
Didn't I tell him we're not really friends? Didn't I tell him that? Didn't I tell this bitch? Didn't I say that already to him and everything? He didn't listen, did he? He didn't listen. Ain't nobody listening.
We're besties. Besties talk shit to each other, right, Noriko?
Oh, they do they? Okay.
Right.
Huh. Fascinating.
Besties listen to each other. If I say I don't want fucking chicken, I don't want fucking chicken, bitch.
Anyway, I'm going now. See you on Monday.
Okay. See you then.
Buzzkill. She's such a drag.
That's why you look like a drag queen. Get the fuck out my face, bitch. The fuck you call? Who the fuck you saying drag? Get the fuck out my. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Get the fuck out of here. Oh god, no. Listening to a woman. I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you guys do it. It's okay. It's okay. I don't listen to myself either.
And I have just ran out of water.
This is bad. This is bad. This whole thing of water gone before my very eyes. We gotta do something about this. We gotta do something about this. I don't wanna drink this shit. My mom got me this. It's called Nature's Twist. Sugar-free, caffeine-free, strawberry lemonade. And I'm afraid because sugar-free could mean it has aspartame. And I'm kind of allergic to aspartame. So if I die on stream, just it'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. It says, hold on, let me check at the back. Let me check at the back. Oh my god! Sucralose. What's sucralose? Is that bad? Does anybody know? Do we have any actual scientists in the fucking chat?
It says here, filtered water, citric acid, natural flavor, lemon juice concentrate, sodium hexabiphate, potassium benzoate. It's a preservative. Acesulfame potassium sucralose.
It's fine. Okay. It's Splenda. Oh shit. Let's try it. Oh my god! I'm throwing this shit away. And I'm gonna tell her. As I'm throwing it away, I'm gonna tell her I'm throwing it away because of you. She's probably gonna mean mug me. I should do that too. We don't waste food here.
It has sucralose, Bob. It's sugar-free. Don't ever get sugar-free.
If I'm gonna drink something, it better have sugar in it. Like, if it's a juice, put sugar in it. If it's a soda, put sugar in it. If I don't want sugar, I won't drink it. I'm that kind of a person. I don't know fucking do that. I don't know.
I'm pretty annoyed that she dragged Shinya all the way here just to taunt me. Is this her idea of a good date? Does she care about Shinya at all? Or is this whole thing just to annoy me? Tomoe dating Shinya doesn't even get under my skin. I don't have feelings for him at all. What does get on my nerves is simply the fact that Tomoe is trying so hard to get on my nerves. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if I could carry on my way home without one final interruption. Tomoe calls out to me again.
Your friend Aoi is gonna start work with us on Monday, yeah? How fun! I can't wait to meet a friend of Noriko's.
Prediction! Prediction time! Twink is gonna fall in love with Aoi. And she's going to send a picture of Aoi. That's my prediction. I don't know what yours is, but that's mine.
I grimace. I suppose Shinya told her about that. I turn back to face them both.
Don't even think about messing with Aoi. That girl has dealt with enough crap at her last job.
Oh, has she? maybe big strong Noriko can protect her now.
I'd do anything for her. She's my best friend. If you had any friends of your own, you'd understand what that feels like.
Well, I got plenty of friends. And only some of them are sluts like you.
Why would you say that about your friend?
Only some of them are sluts like you.
He's like, what? What? Why would you say that? What kind of diss is that? Why didn't you just call her a slut? You didn't have to call the rest of your fucking friends.
Yeah. I'm going.
This is so dumb. This writing is so dumb.
I finally managed to disengage from the conversation, even with Tomoe's mocking laugh piercing the air. I exit the park, cross the road, and walk down the block leading to my apartment. Tomoe. I have to wonder if that girl exists solely to irritate me. I have to tell myself she's not worth my time. I can't let her taunts get to me. Grin and bear it, as they say. That's what stoic, unflinching Noriko would do. Running a hand through my hair, I smile and approach my apartment building. I spent all morning trying unsuccessfully to calm my nerves. I'm anxious about finding out whether my latest victim has perished. It's afternoon now, so the time written on his photo has passed. If my work was successful, I should know soon enough. I've already set up an
I almost said obituary.
It's obituary, silly. Oh, I'm dying. I need water. I have this, strawberry sparkling water, though, but I might burp. Please forgive me. Please. Yeah, calling your friends sluts was empowering. Late 90s, early 2000s. I remember that shit, bro. Bro. Bro, I really... I never would do that. But then again, I didn't have many friends, so... Yeah. Stop it, Jack. Check his obituary.
If my work was successful, I should know soon enough. I've already set up an obituary news alert on my phone to keep me informed. Instead of sitting at home all day and waiting for my phone to go off, I decided to visit an old favorite hangout. Public libraries don't get the credit they deserve in this age. They're quiet, calm, soothing. I can sit here for hours, for free, and just get lost in different worlds. Plus, they always carry works by my favorite authors. Sometimes the librarians are even kind enough to recommend titles that might fit my tastes. I don't feel judged here. Nobody looks at me and mocks my clothing or my makeup. Nobody looks at me and asks if I had enough to eat lately. Nobody makes fun of me, that lonely girl in the corner, reading Lovecraft and calmly stroking her hair. Every so often, I put my book aside and check my phone out of habit. Oh no alerts. Have I miscalculated something? Did my latest photo not look convincing or damning enough to inspire suicide or murder? I find myself growing increasingly anxious and impatient.
Cthulhu, huh? You a Lovecraft nerd?
Okay, who are you? Okay, who is this guy?
I blink twice and look up at a strange man standing over me.
Huh?
Sauce. Didn't mean to interrupt. Notice you're reading Lovecraft. Huh. In Japanese, too. Didn't know this book had been translated.
Yeah. My English isn't great, so I read the translated versions.
That's mad. Do they translate esoteric names? Can't imagine Cthulhu being easy to write in kanji.
That is true. How would you write that?
Cthulhu. Cthulhu.
I don't know. Male jump scare. There's a man!
Well, it's written in katakana, so...
Of course. Kojiro.
The man extends a hand, and I can't tell if he wants me to shake it or pass him my book.
What?
I'm Kojiro. You?
Noriko. Kurosawa.
Nice. Just Kojiro for me. No last name. Call me Koji.
You don't have a last name?
Used to. Lost it. Fire, you know. I'm just Kojiro now.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is this game originally in Japanese? No, this game was made by America for America as far as I know. This is English. This does not have a Japanese version. So that's why it's kind of weird. But it's set in Japan, so that's something.
This guy is weird. His clothes smell like they've been stashed in the back of a closet for a decade or two. His face is unshaven. And his eyes are scarily clear and focused, despite being masked by a pair of thick glasses.
Didn't mean to keep you. Saws again. I'm looking for Nobel Sinclair. He around here?
Okay, I have a question. ¿Qué es SAS? ¿Qué es SAS? ¿Sabes qué es SAS? ¿Qué es SAS? What is this? What is SAS? I'm gonna wait too, because this is weird. SAS again? Is that like short for sorry? What the hell is this? Looking for Nobel Sinclair. You're at for Nobel. ¿Qué es SAS? No. Is it for sorry? Ew. You know how I don't know that? I never said sorry. Not gonna say sorry. How dare you say sauce out loud? Soz. Why don't you just say gourmet like everybody else? It's cringe. Yeah, it is very cringe, yes. I will use it, thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Writer guy? Get that book about befriending the dead? The librarian told me to check these shelves.
Sorry, I don't really know.
No worries. I'll find him. You know, you look like the type who'd enjoy his books.
Don't look at that. Don't do what?
Not to judge you by your cover.
Oh my gosh.
Need a strong stomach, though. Messed up shit.
As much as I hate to admit it, this stranger has captured my interest.
How messed up are we talking?
Well, his first book describes dressing up corpses, taking them to dinner. Goal is to not get caught out. Mad, right? Like something out of that American movie. Weekend with Bernard? Or something like that. Second book goes nuts. Main character fills the school classroom with bodies, all dressed up as students. Runs lectures and records them, puts them online. Best part? No one can figure out if these books are fiction.
Well, why wouldn't you figure it? What? What do you mean? I don't understand.
Internet says Nobel Sinclair actually did these things. Says he's doing time now, writing these books as a confession.
Okay.
Interesting.
Wait, this works? Yes. I guess.
Right? It's deranged. Makes for a good bedtime reading.
Huh.
You a noise? Well, of course you are.
Yeah. You?
Yeah, At Koji Koji. Add me if you like. We can talk shop. I'm gonna find Obel. Wish me luck.
And without so much as a glance back at me, the man walks away. I try to return to my reading, but that whole conversation just replays back in my head. What a bizarre encounter. Maybe I'll just head home for today. Being here has helped me calm down, but I am still eagerly anticipating the fate of my victim. Besides, I have to admit that I'm growing a little bit hungry. Maybe onigiri, a rice ball from the convenience store, will tide me over until tomorrow. I gather my things and stand up, letting out a little as I stretch my muscles. As I head towards the sliding doors to leave the library, a little alert sounds from my phone. This is it. My phone is in my hands in less than a second, the screen unlocked, and in the obituary page loading before my eyes. Article posted online today, 2:39 p.m. Keywords found 3, Mr. Accident, numerical data range 20 to 30. Image data found, yes. Saturday, May 30th. Mr. That's a line of vowels. Mr. Eiichi Hanada, 22, of Tokyo Prefecture, was pronounced dead this afternoon at a traffic intersection, 12:02 p.m. Coroner's office reports that Mr. Hanada was involved in a traffic accident. No other casualties have been reported. Mr. Hanada is survived by his fiancée, who wishes to remain anonymous. A funeral service has not been arranged. View image attachment. I quickly load the image attachment and can't believe my eyes. The photo is the exact same one that was sent to me through Corpse Girl's website. There can be absolutely no doubt that this is my latest victim. I've done it again. My breathing starts to quicken. My cheeks begin to grow hot. I know from experience that if I don't get somewhere private and quickly, I may very well make a fool of myself in public. I quickly glance around the library for a sign pointing to the restroom. As soon as my eyes settle on it, I dash toward it, swerving between bookshelves and through narrow aisles. There's one floor for a unisex bathroom, an unremarkable beige portal. The muscles in my thighs are tightening, and I squirm as I reach for the door. My hand grasps the cool metal handle and presses down, only to be met with immovable resistance. It's locked. There's a sign on the door, a notice that I completely ignored in haste. Closed for cleaning. Shit! I curse despite my best efforts to keep a low profile. My head turns frantically looking for somewhere, anywhere, that I can sit down and remain out of sight while my body reacts erratically to my latest success.
Oh, you busted?
What? Oh my god! Boy! What the fuck? What? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Who says this shit? What did you say? Okay. You pussy. Oh my goodness gracious. What did I get myself into?
This guy again.
I need to use the restroom.
I hope he can tell that the expression on my face is not one of desperation to use. I hope he can't tell that the expression on my face is not one of desperation to use the facility.
On it.
To my surprise, Kojiro strides up to the restroom and begins to slam his fists
Hey,
against it.
cleaning time is over. Get out of there.
I hear a panicked yelp from within. Kojiro's commanding voice was more than a little intimidating. Within seconds, a terrified old woman emerges. She wheels her cleaning trolley around us, bows quickly, and disappears from sight.
All yours. Bad to hold it.
Thanks.
I gasp past Kojiro, unable to believe what is happening here. I slam the door behind me and slip into a cubicle. As soon as I sit atop the toilet's closed lid, my legs begin to shake uncomfortably, and I have to lean backward to steady myself. Ichi Hanada is dead, killed in a traffic accident. That could mean anything, but I'm willing to bet that I caused his death. After seeing the photo of his dismembered corpse, he might have purposefully crashed his car. Or perhaps someone else rammed his vehicle, intent on murdering him on behalf of Corpse Girl.
Okay, let's take that into consideration. That would mean that would increase the likelihood that they died too. So I highly doubt that's the case. Maybe he did kill himself in this incident? 20 to 30 years old, male. They like driving fast. Seems athletic. Seems like he likes to take certain risks with his person. I don't know. That's why men's insurance for vehicles is very high. Because you guys go fast and furious, you shouldn't be driving so fast. But yeah, so it's likely. It's likely. I don't know.
I still don't know how my power works. I don't know why these victims end up dead. But the cause of death ultimately doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. No, it does. Because why put the effort into the Photoshop if it's not the same? Does that make sense? She's never making any sense to me, man.
My power is just, they hurt themselves.
It's like, what? Okay. Okay. Does it matter if she wins anyway? Why put the effort into picking a specific picture if it didn't? Because we saw this picture. This is exactly. Hold on. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. We gotta go to the left.
But the cause of death ultimately doesn't matter.
What I was referencing was the scarecrow picture. She died exactly the way that it was done in the picture. So why would you, it does matter, because it mattered there. Well, now it doesn't matter here in this case? That's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit. That's cope. But back to this shit.
But the cause of the death ultimately doesn't matter. What matters is that Corpse Girl is victorious once more. I find myself panting, squirming, struggling to restrain myself. My vision fogs, my knuckles clench, and with barely a fanfare, I begin to cool down all of a sudden. Just like that, the overwhelming urge to explode simply flutters away. My breathing regulates, my legs solidify, and rest firmly on the ground. This experience wasn't nearly as staggering as last time. Maybe because I was so confident that the victim would die, my body already prepared itself for it. I have already become desensitized to my ability to wield death. Have I already become desensitized to my ability to wield death itself? I won't pretend that I'm not disappointed. That exhilarating feeling I experienced last time, the complete and utter loss of control, it was addicting. I craved experiencing it again. Still, I need to remind myself of the most important thing. I fulfilled the request issued to Corpse Girl. That's 2 new victories in a row. 2 victories in a single week. As long as requests keep coming in, I can keep achieving my goals. I can do this. Full of confidence and feeling steady once more, I exit the cubicle and leave the bathroom. That strange man, Kojiro, is waiting for me at the end of the aisle.
You good?
Yeah. Hey, thanks for... You know, I really needed the bathroom.
Course. Been there. Gotta go when you gotta go. Look what I found.
Kojiro holds up a book with a plain black cover.
Nobel Sinclair's latest.
Ah.
Dazed by the Dead. It's a ripper.
All right.
Oh, what's that one about?
Falling in love with the dead. Read it already last year. Time for another go. Oh, here.
Kojiro hands another book to me. This is one with a brown cover. An illustration on the front depicts a field of flowers.
What's this?
Sinclair's first ever published work. Strange Flower. Title's nonsense. This is the one where he puts corpses in suits, treats them to meals at fancy restaurants. Loaned it out under my name. You take it. Return it before the due date. Can't risk getting fined.
Oh, well, thank you. I'll be sure to read it.
Sure. Send me your thoughts and noise. Right. Be seeing you.
Mufin, I like this man. See, here's my problem. I like him too. And that's a problem, because I think he's up to something. The guys I usually like in these types of games, I know they're not good. They're not good. They're naughty, naughty. Something's wrong with you in the head. Something's wrong. I'm old enough to know something's wrong with you.
A brief wave of his hand and he disappears behind the closest shelves. I can't really get over how peculiar he is, but he certainly is making an effort to be friendly. I turn the heavy book over in my hands and look inside the front cover for a publication date. 2009. It's actually not that old. Definitely not as old as the fiction I normally consume. I shrug and hoist the bulky tome underneath my arm, then make for the library's exit. I feel uncommonly hungry on my way home, so much so that I decide to stop by a restaurant and get some dinner. I wonder if killing stirs my appetite. I often pass this establishment when I exit the train station in Akihabara. It's an old venue that serves traditional Japanese food as well as popular Western dishes.
It's a family restaurant.
What? To say that I've always been curious about eating here would be accurate. I've been working hard lately, achieving my goals. I can afford to treat myself to a cooked meal, right? Why do I find it so hard to justify that? I'm not even going to eat at a booth tonight. Oh, I'm even going to eat at a booth tonight, another rarity for me. A waitress guides me to an empty booth and I slide in before looking at the menu. The house specialty, according to the menu in my hands, is grilled eel. Not exactly my favorite. In fact, seafood of any variety doesn't sit well in my stomach. I decide to pass on the specials and order something I know I can digest. Omu rice sounds good. I used to eat it a lot as a kid. Omelette, rice, and ketchup. What's not to like? Plus, it's only 700 yen before tax. The waitress returns to take my order and I confidently point out what I'd like. She offers me a smile and hurries off to the next table. Perhaps my recent victory streak has given my courage a boost, because I hardly feel awkward or anxious sitting here, surrounded by people eating and drinking on all sides. I'm somewhat calm and at ease amidst the hustle and bustle of the restaurant. I almost feel like it might be nice to have company. A friend, perhaps Aoi, or even Shinya. Might be nice to talk to and pass the time with? Oh well. In any way, I do have company. I retrieve a book from my handbag, the very same book Kojiro lent me, and open it up to the first chapter. Strange Flower. An odd, apparently meaningless title. Still, it comes highly recommended by an eccentric stranger, so it must be good. My meal arrives when I'm a few pages into the book. I thank the waitress and look at the omu rice before me. It smells good. Oh, it's so good.
I gotta sip water. I gotta sip this stupid... Oh god. Oh god, that doesn't work.
It smells good. It's presented beautifully. I can probably eat at least a quarter of this portion without feeling ill. I pick up a spoon and slice through the middle of the omu rice, causing a puff of steam to billow up. Throwing caution to the wind, I scoop up a good amount and bring it to my mouth. It's delicious. There's no other word to describe it. The convenience store meals I normally eat can't even compare to something like this. The egg is soft, the rice is fluffy, and there's just enough ketchup along the top. I take a second mouthful, then a third. I can't help but giggle a little at the thought of myself sitting here, eating like a normal person. All the people around me probably think I'm a normal person, too. Just a girl sitting at a restaurant, eating her dinner. Another quiet giggle escapes my lips, and I gently dab my mouth with a napkin. I set my spoon to the side and return to the book in front of me. The author of this work certainly is interesting. Nobel Sinclair. According to the bio inside the front cover, he moved to Japan from overseas at a young age. The book was written originally in Japanese. It's not a translation, but even so, the writing style is quite unusual. I can't quite put my finger on what is strange about it. Maybe it's the lack of complex kanji used throughout. Everything is written rather simply, in hiragana, almost like the intended audience is elementary school kids. But that can't be right. The themes contained within are truly disturbing. Maybe the author doesn't have the greatest comprehension of writing in Japanese. It's true that a lot of adults have trouble with complex kanji. Professional authors, though, not so much. Anyway, it's not like it matters too much. The book is interesting enough to keep me turning pages. I must be completely absorbed in the reading because before I know it, a waitress is politely letting me know that the restaurant is closing soon. I nod and look at the plate of omu rice in front of me. The meal has gone cold. I only ate 3 bites. Still, I'm feeling full now. I really enjoyed what I did eat. I don't even feel any added weight to my hips as I get to my feet. That's definitely a positive thing. I stretch my arms and legs, put my book in my bag, and offer the waitress some money along with the bill.
Wait, that's not Japanese. They don't tip! What do you mean offer money along with the bill? They don't tip in Japan. Right? Am I wrong? Okay. It's already been 3 hours. Let's stretch. And I'm out of water. So I'm gonna end it here. Ah, man. It's been weird so far. I think it's getting better. Are we getting better? Are we getting... Not Japanese detective. Yeah, they do not tip. I don't know, man. Like... This story is just really weird. It's just really weird. I feel like sometimes the character does things out of character, but then again, she's kind of Menhera. So it's like, yeah, of course she would do something crazy and fuck logic and all that shit because she's Menhera, right? But she has sense enough to get rid of the phone. She has sense enough to, like, I don't know. The plot twist is that it was all a dream. I'm gonna fucking go insane if that's the plot twist. I'm gonna fucking go insane if that's what it is now. This is some bullshit. I will fucking. The author Sidley veiled fetish. No. Yeah, Koji is getting better. That's right. He's getting better. He's getting better. So I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for donating. Thank you guys for watching on this. Is it Saturday? Yeah, it's no. Now it's Sunday. Okay, we gotta go. Bye, everybody. Utsus large. I hope you have fun. We'll do this again. Oh shit. I gotta pause it. We're gonna do this again. I gotta save. We're gonna do this again. I guess we're like halfway through. I don't know. We'll see. Turn. Oh wait, pause it in case I fuck up again. We'll go to the title. So, bye everybody. Bye. You bustin', Sour? Yeah, I'm busting out of here. That's where the fuck I'm going. I'm going to get water. Bye, everybody. Have a good night. Bye-bye. 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 We'll solve the mystery later. Bye-bye.